Hey Kati, thanks for taking the time to do this small interview with me. It will be about your experiences with working with myself, the Doctor of Southworth, and I'm glad that you are here.
Thank you very much, Andrew, for the invitation. It's a great pleasure working with you and being here with you today.
Oh, fantastic. So tell us about what was your main challenge or problem that you've been experiencing before we met?
Well, I think I'm just like anyone else, facing many challenges, and I just didn't know what direction to go, what to do about it, because there is no handbook about it. They don't teach it in schools. Your parents don't know about it, so there's no, you don't know where to turn to. And I'm really grateful that I found you and we've been working together, because this has been the greatest breakthrough in my life. And I wish I could have found you many years ago. My main challenges were the perception of other people. You see, not even myself, because I believed that I was okay, I was right. But the other people were not. The other people were idiots. The other people were not right for me or for my organization. I was very judgmental, and I was asking myself why these people are levitating towards me. Why me? Why not someone else? And it created lots of frustration during the years, and I didn't know how to get over it. I tried. I tried. Yeah, you see, I tried, which means, did nothing really. I didn't get anywhere. I wasn't succeeding with people, and in my business, it's really important. So that was my major challenge, and I don't want to say luckily, because it wasn't luck, but for some universal coincidence, you were driven towards my way. So we could work on it, and that was the biggest breakthrough. Our first biggest breakthrough, changing that piece of my mind where my judgmental self just vanished.
Amazing.
Somehow.
And what other emotions or emotional patterns have we discovered? Do you remember that?
Yeah, there was a lot of frustration, sadness, a belief that there's only just work in life, just working, hard working, and then there is no reward, working no matter what, fighting, fighting for everything, almost this constant pain of doing things. And he had lots of sadness, anger, and judgmental feelings, and lots of negative feelings, which I didn't actually realize that they were negative, disempowering feeling. I would rather say disempowering, because certainly those feelings didn't empower me on or during my everyday activities.
Wow. And what did you experience through our meetings or our sessions, how we started to work deep on your transformation?
This is very interesting, because before our first session, just during our first initial conversation, I already felt that there was something happening. After our first conversation, I felt already empowered, and I felt that yes, this is the path. This is a good way, because something, if we work together, if we do something more, if I do something more, something good is going to happen. It's when you've got that gut feeling that this is a good direction. And I have had some coaches, business coach, life coach experiences, read books, went to seminars, this person, that person, but something was missing, and I didn't know what. And this is the key. you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you are missing. You need someone, a right person, who takes you into that direction. And I think, Andre, you are the right person and I believe for so many people. And I'm grateful I found you, or we found each other, because finally I could put things into perspective and drop off the unwanted luggages, the unwanted heavy emotions that were put on me, or I put on myself throughout my life, or generationally my parents' life. And yeah, when you need someone who helps. So that was throughout our first initial meeting. And after that, when we started to work together, straight away, and after the first session, there was a big lift. I think that at the first time we worked on the judgmental issues. And right after our conversation, or our session, I felt a huge 1-ton stone lifted off my shoulder. My whole body felt lighter. My whole mind was just like opened up, like there was space in my head, not so crammed with thoughts and emotions flying around. And I just felt better, right, straight after the session. And what happened a couple of days later, when I went back to life, and I went back to my business and people and family and school and this and that, that's when the realization come. But actually the people are not that bad. I started to realize that my relationship with people become better. I was much better communicating with them. And it didn't, you see, because you are in the situation, didn't see it straight away. I just noticed it when you asked, how was your day? And I realized, actually my day was awesome. I met so many great people. My business was much better. The people were coming towards me were much better. Whereas actually they were the same people. It's just my perception towards them has changed. And I wasn't judgmental anymore. I communicated much better. That was a key, actually, the communication. We worked on the communication as well. It had become much better and more easier, more flowing. There was no background pressure on me for something. Honestly, because it's gone, it's a bit difficult to recall it now. What was it really? So it's totally gone. It's like it wasn't even me anymore. So it's I'm searching for it in my head, how it was or what it was, but it's gone, luckily. So thank you, Andrea. That was just a few. There is many.
What other new realizations or new outcomes have come into your life? For example, family or health. What did you experience there?
Yeah, so it's not just that. This is another interesting thing. So it's not just taking away negative emotions or disempowering thoughts, but also because everything and everybody is connected, it had effect on my personal life. With my family, the communication was much better. Our family life improved. I didn't engage in I would say silly conversations that didn't take anywhere. Like before, it was making me angry, and I just dropped it. I didn't even engage. And what happened? Nothing. So it was just the same, like nothing happened. Don't engage in conversation, creating storm and fights. And also my health as well. That was our last breakthrough, and that was phenomenal. That was so profound. Actually, I want to write it down to remember it, because it's still sort of fresh, and it's going to be good to recall it, how that happened. And so just briefly, in our last session, before that, I had some physical issues in my body. I didn't feel well. My stomach wasn't right. I was feeling sick, and I developed a pain in my knee that hasn't been there for a very long time. and it come back again. I hardly could walk. So I wasn't in a good shape. I almost canceled our last sessions. And it's very interesting. We planned when we already, normally we don't plan that much ahead what we are going to talk about, but we discussed it before that this is going to be our next session. We are going to talk about the money and wealth and how to work on that. The issues with money, issues with accepting money, creating wealth, taking money, and going down on that line. So I knew what we were going to talk about. And suddenly I developed this ill health on the day when we were supposed to meet. But something happened and we had to push the appointment further another 2 days. And my health was just going down. I was feeling worse and worse, almost canceled. And then we did this breakthrough regarding money and wealth issues. And suddenly, Andrea asked me after that, oh, how do you feel now? I'm like, actually, all that stomach pain that I had is gone. And just sitting down, I felt so good, so full of energy. But for 2-3 days, I couldn't even walk. I couldn't go for my daily exercise. And suddenly, because I was so weak, now I felt energized and full on. I'm like, this is great. I feel so good. And then when we finished the session and I get up from my chair, I felt that my knee is okay. I'm like, even the pain from my knee was lifted. So not just mentally, in the soul, in the brain, that was, how can I say that, fixed, like the mind mechanic or brain mechanic. My whole body was fixed because it's all connected. So it means that it was so deeply engraved in my whole being that it actually caused me physiological and physical disturbance in my body, pain. It manifested itself in pain and ill health, which was just lifted and gone. That's so powerful. And I don't even want to explain it or how, it's maybe not even explanation needed because it just happened and it's good like that. So I just can't wait to see what other aspects of life and connections and relationships it's changed, because it's changed everything. So it was profound. Andre, I can't, I think everybody should experience something like that in their life. It's magical. Thank you, Andre.
Absolutely amazing. So what could you recommend or say to the people who've been sitting on the fence and scratching their head if they should come and see me or work with me in the near future?
Well, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. You want to do something, you know that. That's why you sit on the fence, because you know that you are somewhere that is not going anywhere. You do something that is not going anywhere. You are there in especially this time of the where we are living in this very uncertain world, that which direction you go or you want to go or what do you do. And I didn't know that either. But the first initial conversation with Andre, which is, I'm really grateful forever that you offered it for free. And I think you are offering it still for free, right?
Yes, I do.
So I recommend it to everyone. Take that initial conversation with Andre. Take advantage of it, because that can be life-changing. Of course, nothing comes free. You need to make an effort. You need to make first of all a decision, which can be hard, but then hard, maybe not hard, and commitment that you want to go through. But when you've got the whole of your life of experiences and emotions and disempowering thoughts and situations, and then the same as I've been, like, why these people coming on me? Why is it always me? Then you want to drop it off at some point. You come to a point that that's it. That's enough. I don't want it anymore. You cannot do it by yourself because you are just you. and you don't know what you don't know. It's, you don't, even if you know that you've got a appendicitis, you don't operate on yourself. You give it to someone else to do it, even if you know how to do it. You know how to change a light bulb, but maybe you ask your husband or someone else to do it, just because it's better that way. Some things has to be done by someone else, not necessarily you. I know I wouldn't be able to do that by myself, because you don't see further than your nose. It's right there, but you don't see it.
Wow.
And
What a great example. I've never heard this before. And so tell us about you, because you are coming from the beauty and skin industry. I would love you to just introduce yourself shortly and tell us who you can help.
yes, I have a beauty salon in Melbourne, Australia, and I help people with their skin concerns. And there is a lot of people out there who's got skin issues, even people who don't think they've got a skin issues. It's like a side effect of my profession. When I walk on the street, I see people's skin. It's like a dentist. When you talk to a dentist, they check your teeth straight away, or a hairdresser, they notice your hair is not right straight away. It's just the side effect of the profession. So I see people's skin. When I talk to them, I see them. So I can say that there is lots of people out there who's got skin issues. That's why the industry is thriving. And because there are so many products, so many people out there, sometimes you don't get to the right one. And I've got clients who comes to me with damaged skin, that someone caused the damage or themselves, and they come for fixing it. And because I've got an extensive knowledge about skin, I'm a skin specialist, I can help people with advice, with products, what to do, how to do, what concerns they've got. I do online consultations as well. I invite people in my salon, so that's better, because I can do a hands-on experience. However, during this pandemic, I offered online consultations, and it's going really well. When people can come in after the lockdowns lifted, people come into my salon to experience it. How is it hands-on? And really, that was really good to build relationships as well. And Andrea helped me with that, really, with the relationship buildings and the communication. That was another profound change, how communication has changed. And so I help my customers with their skin issues. And it's really not just a skin issue. It's more than that. It gives people self-confidence. Sometimes I've got some clients, when they come in, and that's true, when they come in, I don't schedule just their half an hour. I schedule another half an hour after that, because I know they are just going to sit down and they want to talk to me. It's like almost like a psychological session. So we have a cup of tea or coffee and we talk, because I know they need that. They know they need that. And I'm not going to send them away, because I don't know, but I might be the only person they actually can talk to. And thanks to Andrea, now I'm listening to them totally differently, and I approach them differently. No judgment, no fighting. I just see them what they are. And because I help and support these people, I extend this to other salons as well. So not just individuals, but I help with salon structure, salon building, salon experience for other beauty salons as well. What to do, how to build it up, how to make it better, structures, systems. I know what works, what doesn't work. And so I offer my services for salons as well, not just individuals.
Wow, this is impressive. The situation that we had been in has been taking you to another dimension of helping business owners. This is a new venture, right?
Yes, and not it's really interesting how everything is falling into its places when all the rubbish, the extra luggage is off. That disempowering beliefs and thoughts and imprints is just gone. So there is space now for other good things. I never thought that I was going to help other businesses and other people. The businesses, people, yes, but I never thought about that. But now it's coming to me. This is the direction it's taking me. So it's more flowering, more blossoming, more. There's just more and more opportunities happening just because I dropped off the shield, and the baggage.
Wow. So tell us how we can find you, or some people who may be interested in getting in contact with you. I will drop your details on the bottom of the comments or into the post wherever I'm going to share this interview. But if you want to share now where to find you, how to find you, please do so.
Yes. Physically, I am located in Melbourne, in Richmond, on Swan Street. So my salon's name is Swan Skin and Body Solutions. Skin and body is because we are not just our skin, we've got a body as well, and we can have body issues too. And I help with that as well. Extra weight. So I help with the melting the fat of the body, or even skin problems on the body, on the chest, on the back. Some people get acne, really seriously. Some people got hairy body that they are not comfortable with, and it can give people more confidence. And I'm saying it because my clients' feedback is that, yeah, since I've been coming, and that's true. Some people, I've got Danny. I don't know if Danny is listening, but Danny told me just before that since he's been coming to see me, he's got more confidence. And I didn't really notice it. And it just popped in my head just now that how someone who knows the profession and gets a bit of extra, how much it can give to people. And that can actually, that's confidence. I was happy about that because it's not just about the skin, it's about confidence as well. So Swan Skin and Body Solutions. And you can contact me via my website, swanskinandbodysolutions.com.au. We are present on Facebook, Swan Skin, and on Instagram as well. And you can contact me through that, or we can do an online consultation. That's what I do as well, online consulting, where I can offer you solutions to your issues, and face-to-face in the salon. And because it's not just, as I said before, not just for individuals, I'm happy to help out other salon owners as well, if they've got issues with their salon, how to make it better and grow. Because that's the thing, you just don't want to be where you are, you want to grow. If you don't want to grow, then yeah, that's okay as well, but I help you growing.
Amazing. Hey, thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure to have this interview with you and share your message to, who knows, probably thousands and millions of people in the future, because this will be posted and will stay on the web. Thank you.
Oh, Andre, the pleasure is mine. Thank you very much for inviting me. And thank you for helping me and supporting me and making me a better person. Thank you.
Namaste.